One concept that will be new to a lot of people you teach is regarding the three kingdoms of glory. Even Christians who are familiar with the Bible question why we believe in three if the Bible just talks about heaven and hell. One way to make this abstract concept easier to understand is to relate it to something physical. I came up with this analogy, it really helped me, and it relates the 3 degrees of glory to exercise. There are 3 groups of people, and they have varying interests in exercising. They all know that exercising is good for their bodies, but they also know that it's hard. It's not easy to push yourself and to work out every day. However, some people are workout fanatics. They go, go, go. They spend hours in the gym, they run marathons, they compete in the Olympics. They are go-getters when it comes to exercise. And because of how they exercise, they can do such amazing things with their body. Then you have those who like the idea of being fit, but don't have the passion or perseverance or dedication to carry it through. I'm kind of in this category. I know it's good for me, and so I'll make a goal to start exercising, and then after a while, I slip out of it. I either get bored with the routine, or I forget, or I get sick and it throws off my whole routine, and then weeks or months will go by and I'm like, oh shoot, like I haven't been exercising, I need to start doing that again. And so it's not as on the front of my mind, but I know that it's good for me and I will do it when I can. People that exercise moderately or occasionally, they're not going to go run a marathon, they're not going to be a world Olympian figure skater, but they can still enjoy some of the benefits of health. Then you have the last group, which is the potato couches. The couch potatoes. These people sit on the couch and eat potato chips all day long. Watch movies, play video games, whatever, but they don't care that much about exercising. It's just not a desire they have. They would much rather do other things, and so they may have a lot of weight, they may not be able to walk or run very well, but they're content with that because they would rather not have to go through all that effort of exercising. These couch potatoes have decided that they're not going to become the next Kung Fu Panda. So when these individuals move on to the next life, they're going to want to keep living that same lifestyle. The couch potatoes are not going to want to have to start working out every day. Their idea of heaven is not going to be a gym where they have to get up and go, go, go. No, no, no. Whereas the people who love to work out and keep their bodies healthy, their idea of heaven is not going to be stuck inside, having to sit all day and forced to watch movies. They want to be outside and active and working out. And so that is why God has created 3 kingdoms of glory, because we all have varying interests in living the gospel of Jesus Christ and in following our Savior. And so in this life, those who work hard and follow God to the best of their ability and rely on His grace and mercy, those are they who will be in the celestial kingdom. They desire that with all their heart. They want to become like God and live the life that God lives. And that life includes keeping the commandments. God Himself keeps His own commandments. And so you will be serving and loving others and helping, and your whole life will be about the gospel. And I think that's amazing because that's what we want, and so we'll be happy there. On the other hand, there are those who like to live a generally good life, but they're not fully committed. Sometimes they do want to live in sin. They followed Jesus Christ sometimes and they profess to love Him, but they didn't fully follow Him. And so that will be reflected in the lifestyle that they get to live. They will be able to enjoy a place in the terrestrial kingdom. And lastly, the couch potatoes who don't want anything to do with exercise, or who don't want anything to do with God, who willfully rebel against Him, or who completely ignore the commandments. That's the kind of life that they're going to live in the next life. It's such a testament to me that God has 3 kingdoms, because He takes into account our agency. He takes into account where we're most comfortable and where we want to be. Those who choose to live a life of sin and wickedness are not going to be comfortable in the presence of Him who is all things good and light and righteous. And that is what God has prepared, but they don't get the benefits that those in the celestial kingdom will. They don't get the benefits of being able to move their bodies however they want. They're limited in so many ways and they can't progress. But those who do their best to follow Jesus Christ, they get to progress in the next life. They get to be with their families and they get to become like God. The desires of our hearts are manifested in our actions. If we live this whole life desiring to follow God, then we will accordingly try to be like Him, so that when we get to the next life, we will fit in there because we have become as He is.